Welcome to the IoT News Weekly, brought to you by IoT Secure. In this week's IoT news, Curated Intelligence published a massive IoT market survey. In Mumbai, they are delivering diesel to your door using IoT. Automotive industry is gearing up to use even more IoT in their products. A smart scale is leaking your sensitive information. The industry IoT consortium announced that they updated their industrial IoT Internet Connectivity Framework. And finally, major US agencies are warning of ongoing state-sponsored Chinese attacks. Thank you for tuning in today to the third of our IoT News Weekly series. I'm your host, John Nye, and let's get into the news. In London, a leading market connectivity and intelligence firm, Curated Intelligence, published the largest IoT connectivity survey ever. In their survey, Curated surveyed over 750 IoT professionals, asking them to identify pain points for those that are planning to or are currently deploying IoT. Questions like, what are your biggest concerns and what is required from IoT manufacturers in order to better understand the drivers and hindrances in IoT adoption. Some of the highlights of the research are cellular or 5G deployments present persistent concerns about security and service availability. Current and future IoT developers said that their number one concern is end-to-end security. They also expressed concerns about roaming restrictions for multinational solutions, as well as an expectation that internet providers should provide security features. In Mumbai, India, a new startup is making waves as the first major diesel fuel delivery service called The Fuel Delivery. The application and back-end IoT-based infrastructure make this service offering possible. By using multiple methods of contact, including iPhone and Android apps, they take orders from their business-to-business customers via email, phone, and through their customer service representatives who maintain regular communications with their top clients. The startup uses tanker trucks with fuel dispensers called Bowser trucks. Their trucks are all equipped with state-of-the-art IoT devices that track not only the truck's location, but also the fuel levels. The automotive industry is gearing up for full-on IoT takeover. In the 2022 Automotive IoT Global Market Report, some highlights from the report include the automotive IoT market expected to grow from its 2021 market cap of just over $115 billion by almost $10 billion to more than $125 billion this year. The market for automotive IoT is expected to grow and exceed $219 billion by 2026. The major manufacturers who will see the most benefit from this growth are the likes of Texas Instruments, NXP Semiconductors, Intel, TomTom, Cisco, Microsoft, IBM, Google, AT&T, and Robert Bosch. So no surprises there. To learn more and see the report, check out the link below the description. Consumer-focused IoT in the form of a smart scale is in the news for a new zero-day exploit. According to security researchers at the UK InfoSec firm Fortbridge, they discovered 5 previously unknown vulnerabilities in the IoT Smart Scale app, which, when combined, can be used to take over user accounts and access sensitive user details like age, gender, height, family relationships, profile photos, and of course, their weight. The IoT Smart Scale app is designed to allow users to record and track their weight, body mass index, body fat percentage, and various other health factors. According to the stats on the Android App Store, this application in question has been downloaded more than 500,000 times on just the Android platform. IoT did respond to the findings by releasing a single patch for one of the 4 issues, but researchers were able to bypass the patch and still exploit the application. If you're using this device or application, make sure and read more in the link in the description below. On June 8th, the Industry IoT Consortium, aka the IIC, announced that they had updated their Industrial IoT Internet Connectivity Framework, or IICF. The IICF is a foundational document that is intended to guide the development of industrial IoT, IIoT, connectivity architecture. In this latest version of the IICF, IIC has expanded guidance around the lightweight, resource-constrained devices often found in edge networks. The IICF is primarily designed to define the IoT communication stack and provide connectivity standard guidance to assist industrial IoT users in choosing the best standards based on their specific needs and system requirements. Dr. Rajiv Joshi, the lead author and co-chair of the IIC Connectivity Task Group, said, 5 years ago, the IICF laid the foundation for ubiquitous data sharing across rich but often confining landscape of IoT applications. Today's important updates and new assessments cater to the communication requirements of resource-constrained devices. IoT architects can use the document to confidently review up-to-date requirements, technologies, standards, and solutions that enable rapid, open information exchange across their systems. Finally today, the United States agencies are warning the public of Chinese hackers targeting telecoms and network service providers in the United States. According to the joint advisory released by the U.S. National Security Agency, or NSA, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, warned that the China-based state-sponsored cyber actors have been actively leveraging known network vulnerabilities to exploit both public and private sector organizations since at least 2020. The campaigns that this statement identifies are known to exploit known security flaws in networked devices such as routers and network attached storage. Using this access to burrow deeper into the client's networks, the compromised devices are then used within their command and control networks to attack other targets at scale. In this statement, some of the most common vendors affected by the attacks are Cisco, Citrix, Datec, D-Link, Fortinet, MikroTik, Netgear, Pulse, QNAP, and Zixel. And if you have any of these devices made by any of these manufacturers, or you just want to learn more about this alert, there's a link in the description below. Thank you for tuning in today, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our weekly IoT news updates. In the description below are links to all the sources for all the stories that we discussed today. And if you'd like to learn more about IoT Secure and what we can do to help protect you and your network, go to IoTsecure.io today.